Hey, Jarrett Lau here with Green Ocean Property Management. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you how we do a rental CMA, better known as a comparative market analysis. And now, why is a rental CMA really important for you? Because many landlords will go and say, okay, it's renewal time. How much should I increase my rent, or how much should I put it on the market for? Well, I used to get $1,800, so maybe I could bump it up about $25, $50. But again, that is not the best way to be able to do it, because you don't know if you're losing money and just leaving money on the table. So what we want to first do is be able to understand if your expenses went up. If they didn't, okay, let's try to make a determination on what that market can allow. And I say that because there's two ways to be able to determine it. The first is to be able to determine what is on the market you're going to be competing against. Timing plays a huge part of this. Is it the winter time versus the spring and summertime? You're going to get more rents during the spring and summer. Then what you end up doing is, after determining what's on the market that you're competing against, you're going to try to figure out what units rented for. And renting is the true price and value of something, because someone can ask $1 million for a car, but if it's not worth $1 million, it's going to sit there. So $1 million isn't the true value of it. What you're going to want to determine is what it actually rented out for. In addition, what we're going to try to figure out is the actual subject property, aka your property, and figure out what it's all about. Is it a 3-bedroom, 1-bath? Does it have a dishwasher? Is it granite and stainless kitchen? Does it have parking? What type of utilities? Is it oil versus gas? All these things are going to be able to be determination of how to affect your pricing. In addition, we're going to try to figure out if there's anything about your property that may stick out that might make it unwantable or lower the price, such as really small bedrooms, for example, really dark, maybe things about it that might be weird. Hopefully that's not the case. And then what ends up happening is we're going to do that rental market comparison, and we're going to look at everything that's been rented in a recent time frame. We don't want to go back a year, we want to go back a couple of months. What ends up happening is that we're going to look on that market, try to figure out all the units that got rented. We're going to try to figure out the closest one proximity wise. Even in the city of Boston, a mile, 2 miles can be a huge difference when it comes to streets, even within the same neighborhoods. We're going to try to figure out, again, is that comparison of, is there parking that's also included? Is the laundry in a similar situation? And we're going to look at these comps and try to make a determination. And we're going to make a spreadsheet of all the positives and negatives compared to your property. And with these multiple comps, we typically want anywhere between 3 and 5 different comps, where they're going to go show you on this spreadsheet what we suggest for our price. And you're also going to want to look at days on market. And days on market's really important, because maybe a unit got rented for a really high amount, but it sat there for 3 months, right? And 3 months of vacancy can really deduct from your bottom line. So you're going to factor all these different things in, and we as a property management company will do this for you. So if you or anyone else you know is looking for a proactive property manager to help guide you through a rental CMA to determine the true value and the highest amount that you can get for your property, please think of Green Ocean Property Management, where you get more than a property manager, you get peace of mind.